Max Verstappen is set to have a brand new #1 race mechanic on his Red Bull car next year, with Matt Collar moving on to Audi F1. Now, you might know Matt Collar. He's somewhat famous for being one of the Red Bull twins, who are both the #1 mechanics for the two Red Bull cars. You've got Matt Collar as #1 mechanic on the #1 car, which is Max Verstappen's car, and you've got John Collar, his twin brother, who is #1 mechanic on Yuki Tsunoda's car. John has been with them since 2017, Matt has been with them since 2015, and Matt has worked as Verstappen's #1 mechanic for the last 3 years. He was previously assigned to Sergio Perez's car up until 2022. Now, he is off to join Audi next year, where it's understood he'll be replacing Lee Stevenson. There's a name you might remember from the start of last year, formerly of Red Bull as a chief mechanic. He moved across to Sauber at the start of last year to become their chief mechanic. Now, Lee Stevenson is getting a promotion at the end of this year. Not entirely sure promoted to what exactly at this point. The vacancy left as chief mechanic is going to be filled by his former Red Bull colleague, Matt Collar, and that means that there's going to be a little bit of a change on the Verstappen car for next year. At the moment, it's not exactly confirmed what's going to be happening, but the likely course of action is that Red Bull will turn to his twin brother and put John into the role vacated by Matt Collar. Red Bull currently are advertising for a new #1 mechanic, and that is likely to be for the role being vacated by John Collar, as John moves to replace Matt Collar at Red Bull as Max Verstappen's #1 mechanic for next year. Confused? I am a little bit as well, but yeah, you can read it as well on planetf1.com.